Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This is review of episode 4 and 5 of Legacies. So, it was a really cute episode. There's a lot of hope and Landon thing, and it was just really cute. It was kind of fitting for Valentine's Day. I don't know if they did that on purpose or just, happened, but it was a lot of hope and Landon. Oh my god. They finally did it. I'm not gonna lie, I in my mind, thought they already did. But, that's not the point. Yeah, so a lot of it was focused on Hope and Landon and kind of this, you trust me. It's kind of our anniversary. Not really, because we've gone through a lot, But yeah, but Jo reclaimed her magic for a bit to help everyone, and then she put it away again, which makes sense. She also is most likely transferring to Mystic Falls High School, which I'm excited to kind of see how that goes. But Landon also kind of did, so Lizzie got hit by several buses by the end of the episode. MG and Alyssa, excuse me, where the hell did that come from? Guys, where the hell did MG and Alyssa? I'm pissed. MG belongs with Lizzie, and Lizzie belongs with MG because MG makes Lizzie a better person, and Lizzie is a better person because of MG. But yeah, so she got hit by the bus that they were kissing, then her sister was leaving, so I think we're gonna see kind of season 1 Lizzie kind of maybe pop up for a bit of all hell breaks loose on that side of things. I also feel like Hope's probably gonna help her a lot with that because Jo's gonna be gone and whatever. Yeah, so Hope's gonna be, I think, focused on trying to get Landon back, but also trying to help Lizzie. Once again, going back to season 1, beginning of season 2, where they were a lot of I help you, you help me, this kind of sister bond. I think we're gonna go back to that, which I'm not mad about. I love those two. Yeah. But why the hell did you have to kill off Landon? He's such Hope and Landon we're finally getting in a good place where they were so freaking cute again, and I was dying because they were so freaking cute again, and they just freaking had to go off and do that. But yeah, Alaric now has basically a new girlfriend called the Sheriff. Yeah, so the Sheriff now kind of, Alaric gave her the option of, I can either erase your memories again, or you can remember everything. I think she's gonna kind of lean more towards the I want to remember everything. But yeah. But the school, Mystic Falls High, was kind of on lockdown. And so they kind of, Alaric was like, the only way we're gonna beat this is if we have to be, the supernatural kick-ass fighters we are, because we need to kick some supernatural ass. I was kind of hoping they would use more of their magic and, they would use their magic, and then, the normal kids in the normal town would kind of just see it and be like, wow. So I kind of wanted it to be more like, there's supernatural people in this town. Wow. And then, some of them, but, what's his face that Josie broke his arm as, his mind and his mom, aka the sheriff's mind, don't get wiped. That's kind of what I was wishing, but yeah, I'm sorry. That scene where Landon get yeeted the necromancer's head, funniest thing ever. I'm laughing. I freaking love that scene. That's now one of my favorite necromancer scenes. I freaking love the necromancer. He did look a little weird in this episode, I'm not gonna lie. Normally his skin is like a black, blue, green, purple. It was very pink and fleshy and not zombie-like, if that makes sense. It was like, you know, zombie, you know, you think of this. It's a lot more if you cut yourself and when it stops bleeding, and like it's a deep cut and you stop bleeding and you kind of see that inside like skin or muscle or whatever. That kind of what it reminded me of, and I don't really like it. I like the zombie necromancer better, but I'm not gonna lie. And Landon calling Malavore dad made me very uncomfortable. It really did. It didn't make sense. I mean, it makes sense because Malavore is a set, but it made me very uncomfortable. What else? I think this is the first time, it was a very short scene, but I think this is the first time we've seen the Salvatore pool on the Salvatore property. Because when they do the big overviews, you constantly see it. But I don't think it was ever shown in the Vampire Diaries, and definitely not in the originals. It hasn't been shown in Legacies. So this is definitely the first time in Legacies that it's been shown. But I don't think it was shown in Vampire Diaries. Maybe wrong. But I thought, I kind of want them to do a little bit more of that. I'm not gonna lie. Because we saw it and I got something. I'm like, I'm on it now. Anyways. But yeah, I did like that episode. I like that it was based a lot around Hope and Landon. I like that, you know, Hope's like, I want this dance. I want to dance. I want to go back to basically how this whole relationship started with that. One of the last episodes of the originals with that dance. I want it. So yeah. But I'm excited to see. Lizzie's probably gonna go off the rails, which I'm not too mad about. As long as she doesn't go completely off the rails. If she takes a little detour, I'm fine with that. I'm excited to see kind of how Joe's life as a normal person works. Also, I'm very sad we didn't see Jade this episode. Like, excuse me. I wanted that. I like those two together. So, you know, they gave us the big Hope and Landon. I love them, you know, together. Hope and Landon episode. But they also broke up the Wonder Twins and Lizzie and MG. And the three girls. So, anyways, I want more Hope and Lizzie. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, that's my thoughts and feelings. I'm tired. I'm also out of breath. I also gotta pee. Anyways, here we go on to episode 5, which I'm very excited for. Okay, so this is the next episode of Legacies episode review. If I look up, I have super neck going while I'm filming this because I don't want to pause it because this is only going to take like 5 minutes. But that episode was really good. I was at first like, they're just replaying moments that happened at the end of last episode, but they weren't. They were playing Hope coming into the party instead of, you know, just the party like I thought. I kind of like it. Everyone's like, nah, we don't trust you. Also, drunk Alaric. I know he's an alcoholic, but I need more of that. It's the funniest thing ever. It's the best. I love it. But then we kind of do like a 3-week time jump. Landon still isn't back. Hope is kind of going off the rails, which I expect. I mentioned it in one of my other videos about how I think I think Landon is kind of Hope's anchor to kind of humanity-ish. Yeah, And then we kind of see Lizzie in her own way kind of telling Joe, hey, I need you to stay here. I need you to stay. We find out that the sheriff left because she didn't want to deal with all of the supernatural creatures in Mystic Falls, but her son did stay. And so we kind of see him. Joe is getting a tour of Mystic Falls by this really cute girl, and she kind of has a crush on her. I mean, they both kind of have a crush on each other. But where the hell's Jade? I mean, that would be a cute relationship, except the fact that 2 episodes ago, she was making out with Jade. So, a little bit of an issue with that. But, yeah. Then we kind of see the therapy box again, and we kind of get Hope thrown into it. It's very horror film-esque. And it's very, like I said, very horror film. We kind of see a bunch of different things, and then, okay, I'm gonna have to pause this, I'm getting distracted. Hope kind of finds out why Landon's gone, and she kind of, I don't think she accepted it, but she realized he's not coming back. And they never said what happened to Landon, but I think we can all put the pieces together that Hope's blood is toxic to Malivore, and Landon is like Malivore's kid, so her blood is kind of toxic to Landon. So basically, Hope killed him. I was just waiting for her to say, it's my fault, blah blah blah, just because, I don't know, she said that a lot with her parents, and I don't know, it just felt right, but she never did. So anyways, the school shut down during this time while they're trying to figure out how to get Landon back. MG's still in love with Alyssa. I still don't get it. Lizzie kind of pointed out of Alyssa got to something before me because I was too scared to do it. And she's like, the Ascendant? Destroying the Ascendant? And then he's like, yeah, let's go with that. Let's call it that. Let's not discuss that. What I was actually talking about was the fact that I love you. But I don't understand the relationship between Alyssa and MG. MG has to be under some kind of spell because it just makes no sense. It just makes no sense. It went from him being in love with Lizzie to him being in love with Alyssa way too quickly. So, you know, and then we kind of get Caleb saying, finding out that Alyssa was cheating on MG, and then we kind of had an MG and Caleb moment at the end of Caleb saying, like, I made a promise to you that I would be your family, and you are not and I haven't been here to do that, so now I'm giving up my side. And then MG's like, yeah, well, then you gotta stop giving up on people because you gave up on Raph and you're giving up on Landon, so stop it. We kind of see Hope and Lark have a moment of, Hope going, I can't get through this. I can't do this again. I did it with my parents. I can't do it again. And Lark saying, I know, but this time I'm gonna be here with you. This time I'm not gonna let you do it alone. Then we see a weird scene of Landon holding, I think, a necklace from Hope, but it's a necklace. And basically darkness, aka I would think Malivore. It looks like what the Malivore things look like at the beginning of season 2. And seeing a white door. It was a good episode, and I really do kind of like seeing Hope go off the rails. And I kind of like that point where they were trying to find an artifact in Hope, and this guy's like, cool, I need the kid to leave, and then Hope's eyes turned yellow. I love that we're seeing more of the wolf side of her, more of her dad coming out. So I hope we get to see more of that. And I really, I do want Landon back, but I kind of wish they would wait a couple episodes, maybe do like at the end of the next couple episodes, show a little bit more of that door scene, and then, you know, come back to it later. I would like, hey, Landon, blah blah blah, and then do like a flashback of the past 24 hours. But yeah, that's my thoughts and feelings. So make sure you go check out all my other videos, my social medias, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.